Hi everybody, welcome to my second vlog. It's a rainy day today and I've already had breakfast slash brunch. I kind of overslept a bit today. So on the agenda is, first of all, let's go take a walk. It's not going to be an exercise walk for me because of the weather and I'm going to have rain boots on, but more of a mindfulness walk. So I'm not going to talk during the walk. Let's just look and listen and hopefully scrounge up some fall stuff along the way. Other things I need to do today that I think you'll enjoy are decorating the house for Halloween. I do this really for my daughter. She's away at college and she loves Halloween and she's not here to decorate the house with me, but I know she's watching. Also, I am going to make my first big pot of chili. It's kind of an annual celebration of the colder weather. It's an old family recipe of my grandparents on my father's side, and I'll share it with you in the description box. And if it's cold where you are, you might want to make it for yourself and your family. All right, let's get walking. And we're home. That was such a nice walk. I hope you enjoyed it. You know, it's a good thing I got back when I did because 5 minutes later, the sky opened up and it really started pouring. Like my umbrella might not have protected me. So we're back. I took a little break to recharge the battery on my camera and we're gonna decorate for Halloween. And of course, Clover is already getting involved. Here's what we have. All these little things end up getting arranged in a little cluster arrangement my daughter created a couple years back. And I took a picture of it, and it's a good thing I did because she did it so well and I don't want to try to figure out how she did it all over again. Now this bowl is what I use for the candy for trick-or-treaters. podcast. I'm sharing my family recipe for chili. I've got all the ingredients out, all the vegetables, the canned goods, the seasonings. You can use ground turkey, ground beef. You can use a vegan meat substitute, whatever fits with your dietary needs. Now I'm cutting up 4 long stalks of celery. Have a microwave safe bowl with some water in the bottom. I'm adding the celery to it, and I'm also going to add the onion to it so that they can soften up a little bit first before I add them to the main pot of chili. Put the lid on and put it in the microwave. I put it in for 3 minutes. I like my vegetables a little al dente. You can put it in for 5 minutes. The vegetables are going to steam while the chili is on the stove anyway. Now we're cutting up a fairly large green pepper. They tend to soften up easier than the onions and the celery, so I don't put them in the microwave first. But you do whatever works for you and your taste. Now I'm adding the pound of ground turkey to the skillet. And pouring in the large container of tomato juice. I'm using plain tomato juice here. I'm not using low sodium or anything with any additional seasonings in it. Adding a can of drained cut mushrooms, a can of drained dark red kidney beans, a can of drained light red kidney beans. You can use either dark or light, whichever you prefer, or a mix. A can of diced tomatoes with the juice, soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce, and these are kind of splashes of each. Dash of curry powder, dash of salt and pepper, maybe about a teaspoon of each. Now we're going to add the ground meat. Adding the green peppers. And using a slotted spoon, because there's still going to be water in the bottom of that bowl, you're going to put in the softened celery and onions. Stir it all up. And now for the chili powder. This container has only about a quarter of it left, so I dumped all that in. Give that a stir. The soup base is still pretty bright, so I have a second container. Put a bunch in. Put a little little more in. You can see I've used about 1/4 of it thus far. Stir that in good. You want the broth to be a deeper red. Let's give it a little taste. Nope, it needs more chili powder, and that will do the trick. Set the temperature for medium-high until it starts to bubble a little bit. You don't want a rolling boil. Then you're going to put your lid on and keep it at a simmer for about 45 minutes. Take the lid off and look at that goodness. Full of healthy vegetables and whatever meat or meat substitute of your choice. Time to serve it up. You can melt some cheddar cheese on this and have it with tortilla chips. I like Townhouse crackers a whole lot, so tonight I'm gonna have that with the crackers. Friends, thank you so much for joining me today. We had a good day. It was a rainy day, but we walked, we listened to nature, we looked at things as they start to turn color, we cooked, we decorated, and I really thank you for your time. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe and the notification bell so you get notifications for future videos. Thanks again, friends. Have a wonderful week.